The operation was filmed by a visiting surgeon for research purposes.
Because of Chris's size, it was clear that keyhole surgery was not going to be possible. It was thought he would better have open surgery.
All right, Christopher, all right. You just take some nice deep breaths.
The situation was critical. Because of his weight, Chris's chances of pulling through were reduced by half.
That's what's cool. Can you open your eyes, please? All right, Chris. You want to sit down? All right. Just relax. Take some nice deep breaths, all right?
The operation involved removing part of Chris's stomach and bypassing his small intestine. This stops the body absorbing as much fat.
I just sat in the corridor, hoping against hope that everything would go all right. When the doctor came back and he said he did really well, he should be out of surgery shortly, I felt like a great, huge ton had been lifted off my shoulders.
After 2 weeks, Chris was allowed home with a long list of foods he could and couldn't eat. And 8 months on, he's recovering well.
If the nurses and the doctors hadn't have helped me and the fire brigade hadn't have got me out, I'd be dead. I certainly would not have lived to see my 40th birthday. I know that for a fact.
Since the operation, Chris has lost 20 stone, but doctors say he's got another 25 to go.
It's up to me whether I lose this weight now or not, and I'm determined to, and I stick to a nice, healthy diet. Occasionally I have the odd treat. Everyone has to.
And there's certainly evidence in Chris's bedroom of forbidden food. Chris can now walk short distances.
What I'm physically able to do is such a wonderful feeling. For the first time in 2 or 3 years, to be able to walk out that door and just walk down the street, it is amazing.
Oh, since he last started losing the weight, he's changed completely. He is more content with himself, he's a happier person. I mean, we all have our black days, but Christopher used to have a black day every day.
I'm now able to clean myself, I'm now able to go out, and I'm able to get a social life. I mean, I'm able to start looking for someone to spend the rest of my life with.
He wants a wife and a family. But if not, anything that makes him happy.
And if it wasn't for this operation, I reckon food and my diet would have killed me.
Now, meet the members of Stretcher's Slimming Club. The club's been going for 30 years and is a record breaker. It's definitely the least successful slimming club in Britain. Its members put on more weight than they lose.
Next, Sheila. Oh my God. At least 12 stone more than I normally am.
Every Thursday night, the members get together and weigh in. They're supposed to follow a strict calorie-controlled diet all week. But guess what?
You're getting heavier.
You're going up every time I get on.
Every time she gets on, it gets heavier.
14.5.
Never.
We're telling really big porkies here.
Nice try, Joe.
After the weigh-in, it's time for the workout.
Go down, slowly down. Touch the floor.
No, mine don't go that far.
Okay, and forward. That way. Now palms together. Turn that palm round and then go down.
I can't do it. No, I've tried.
I've been in stretchers, I would say, about 30 years, on and off.
Go on, reach for it, Rita.
Go for it, Ray. £20 note will be it. Right.
I think I weighed about 10 stone, and don't ask me how much I weigh now because I'm not telling you.
I came here 12 years ago and I was a size 12. I'm now a size 16.
The workout usually lasts about 10 minutes.
Okay, and relax. Okay, drink.
The big problem with Stretcher's Slimming Club is its location. Because after the weigh-in and the exercise session, it's drinks all round. The club's HQ is the Southern Arms, the local pub.
It's quite good having the stretchers in the pub because we've got the beer and the crisps, and when we've finished our exercises we do the beer and the crisps and it's fun. Well, normal slimming clubs are alright. I've been to them all, I've done them all, but they aren't as much fun as this one. It's a lot more fun here.
Fun is what Stretcher's Slimming Club is all about.
I hope you're pulling in and pulling up at the same time as you're laughing.
I think as long as you're fit and healthy and you have fun with your friends, that's the most important thing. And I think people that can an active sex life. No, we're not supposed to be saying that.
So after falling off the wagon, it's back home to the straight and narrow of a calorie-counting diet for another week. And if you believe that, you'll believe anything.
I think if my parents knew I was on these websites, I think they'd be very upset with me. I find these sites very addictive. It's just part of my life now.
Thousands of teenage girls across Britain have joined new and dangerous internet clubs. Their motto, being thin is more important than being healthy. Our researcher Elaine started to investigate, and what she discovered was a shocking cyber world. Anorexia is a killer, but these pro-anorexic or pro-ana sites, as they're known by the users, actually encourage girls to starve. They promote anorexia as a lifestyle, not a disease. Emma is anorexic. She's asked us to conceal her identity. Her parents don't know she visits these sites.
Some sites glamorise anorexia. A lot of them do look at anorexia as a diet and not as an illness.
The sites are plastered with pictures of bikini-clad supermodels and display so-called thinspirational pictures, images of young women who are just skin and bones.
Some of the pictures I can look at and think, yeah, I'd like to be as thin like that, I'd like to be as pretty as that, I'd like to look like that. So they can actually give you some inspiration.
And guidelines originally written to help explain to parents how an anorexic child thinks are being exploited as rules to abide by, the thin commandments.
I found all different ways to stay anorexic. There was tips, triggers, all different kinds of motivations.
Most anorexic children feel that they don't have people who understand them. When they go onto those sites, they do realise that there are other people out there who think like they do, and it gives them a certain amount of security and it makes them happy. But it isn't helping them recover, it's actually dragging them further into their illness.
There's a little voice in my head that says to me, you don't need to get better. You don't need to recover. You can stay like this. This is your life. This is the way life is meant to be.
I think the pro-ana websites are extremely dangerous. They make people think that it's cool, that it's trendy, that you'll be popular, that good things will happen to you, and makes you think that you're part of a valid club, when in fact you're very abnormal, you're going to be very ill, and it's something that it would be better not to do.
On the sites you do get girls, usually around the age of probably about 14, 15, who'll put a post up in the forum saying, I want to be anorexic, please give me tips on how to be anorexic.
Tips on how to overcome hunger, eat ice, exercise, take laxatives, and how to team up with a fasting buddy.
Some of them start off having a race, who can lose